All right. Good afternoon, lady. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm very great.
Wonderful. I've got your resume here in front of me, and you have got some fantastic administrative experience. So I want to start talking about one of your most recent office roles working at Rick Obey Yacht Sales. Tell me what a typical day looks like in that position.
Yeah, that company is a boat company. So over there, I did invoices, warranty, answer call and emails for the customer service and captain and different personnel and inventory. What else? Mm, schedule for a technical if you need clean one bow, so I need to get the tools and all logistic for that duty. So
Absolutely. Now,
yeah.
it sounds like you wore a lot of different hats in that position. So you're handling invoicing, you're processing purchase orders, you're doing scheduling, a lot of different hats. What type of computer softwares were you using for those different types of activities that you were doing on a daily basis?
They have a standard system, it's one for in Excel
Okay,
and Google Drive, and that's it. No, it's no special system.
fantastic. So you're pretty comfortable then working with Excel.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right, wonderful. What would you say was one of the biggest struggles in a position like that?
When I arrived at company, I don't know about the vessels and bow. So for me, that experience was wonderful. In this moment, I really like the boats, and I can say I learned many concepts and many fusions, because if you can know in my resume, my experience in other position. I'm a
Absolutely.
I'm a very quickly, so this is a advantage for me.
Absolutely. Well, and what an interesting thing too, right? Like you're coming into a position where you've got an administrative background. I mean, and we'll get into that where I can see you've had exposure to recruiting and labor relations and human resources. And then you come into a completely different industry, into the yachting industry, which sometimes yields a clientele who expects a pretty high level of customer service. So tell me, what was one of the biggest things that you learned dealing with a clientele that experienced that type of customer service on their day-to-day experience?
Yeah, usually the customer have claims. When the customer is not good personally, you need to do only listen, because the customer always have a reason. So I consider I have a passion and comprehension and tranquility for face to face that claims.
Absolutely. Now, if you weren't sitting here with me and I was chatting with one of your coworkers and I said, tell me one of Lady's biggest strengths as a coworker, what do you think they would say?
Uh, Usually I'm a very friendly, so my coworkers always enjoy my company. So in my case, I can teach quickly. I can teach other person. In other companies, I can train in different cultures and different personalities. So I believe my personality is very friendly. It's important when you need to do a customer service.
Absolutely. Now, Lady, I want to kind of circle back to your experience working with the invoicing side and processing purchase orders as well. So obviously, I assume you're pretty good with numbers. Tell me, give me an idea of the type of volume you were working with. So on average, how many invoices would you say you're processing on a given
Uh,
week?
but for we around 5 or 10, not
Five
too
or
much.
10?
Yeah, because it's no bigger company.
Okay.
So, but idea 5 or 10 per
Okay.
week.
5 or 10 per week. And then how many of these warranty claims do you think you're processing, or even the purchase order side?
The same number, because we don't have many boats. Only they have 20 boats,
Okay.
and around that vessel you need to work.
Understood. Okay. And that makes sense because you were wearing a lot of different hats within the office. So that was only a small portion of that position. When you're thinking about the next company that you work for, what's the most important thing to you about your next career opportunity?
Uh, in my case, always I'm looking one job for my career.
Yep.
So in this case, the city got it that company because it's an administrative. I
Yep.
really like a administrative function and customer service. I like a contact with the people.
Yep.
So yeah, I wanna get my way for that area.
Absolutely. Well, lady, I really appreciate you allowing me to record a portion of this interview. I'm going to stop my recorder and then chat with you a little bit more if that sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am.